The year was 1947. The world, still recovering from a devastating war, clung to a fragile peace. Nations were rebuilding, families were reuniting, and the scars of conflict were slowly beginning to heal. Yet, amidst this fragile recovery, the sea held its own dark secrets. Out on the open sea, a chilling distress signal pierced the airwaves. It was a call that would send shivers down the spine of even the most seasoned sailors. It came from the SS Ourang Medan, a Dutch cargo ship sailing the Strait of Malacca, one of the busiest and most treacherous maritime routes in the world. The message was garbled, frantic. The operator's voice was filled with an urgency that conveyed sheer terror. "All officers, including captain, are dead." The words echoed through the static, painting a grim picture of the situation on board. Lying in chart room and on bridge, possibly whole crew dead. The message was fragmented, but the horror was clear. Then silence, except for one final bone-chilling transmission. A voice, barely audible, whispered, "I die." The chilling plea for help was picked up by numerous ships in the vicinity. The airwaves buzzed with the haunting message as captains and crews tried to make sense of the dire situation. The coordinates placed the Ourang Medan near the coasts of Malaysia and Indonesia, a region known for its treacherous waters and unpredictable weather. One ship, the American merchant vessel Silver Star, immediately changed course to offer assistance. The crew of the Silver Star, seasoned and brave, knew they had to respond to the distress call. Little did they know they were sailing towards a scene of unimaginable horror. The sea, often a place of adventure and discovery, was about to reveal a dark and sinister side. The Silver Star's journey would take them into the heart of a maritime mystery that would baffle and terrify for decades to come. As the Silver Star approached the coordinates, the crew prepared themselves for the worst. The tension was palpable, each sailor knowing that they might be stepping into a nightmare. The sea was eerily calm, a stark contrast to the storm of emotions brewing on board the Silver Star. The ghostly silhouette of the Ourang Medan loomed in the distance, shrouded in mystery and foreboding. What they found on board the Ourang Medan would haunt them forever. The ship was a floating tomb, its crew frozen in death, their faces twisted in terror. The mystery of the SS Ourang Medan had only just begun. The Silver Star steamed towards the Ourang Medan's last known position. Hours passed, the tension building with each nautical mile. Finally, they spotted the Dutch freighter. It seemed to be adrift, bobbing aimlessly on the waves. The Silver Star attempted to hail the Ourang Medan by radio, but there was no response. An eerie silence hung over the vessel. A boarding party was quickly assembled. Led by the Silver Star's first mate, they cautiously boarded the Ourang Medan. What they found would forever be seared into their memories. The moment the boarding party stepped onto the Ourang Medan's deck, they were met with a ghastly sight. The decks were littered with the bodies of the crew. They lay sprawled in unnatural positions, their faces frozen in expressions of sheer terror. Eyes wide, mouths agape as if in silent screams. It was a scene ripped from a nightmare. The Silver Star's crew searched frantically for any signs of life. They found none. The Ourang Medan, once a vessel of commerce and industry, had become a floating tomb. Section 4. Silent screams and frozen faces. The crew of the Silver Star was deeply disturbed by the scene on board the Ourang Medan. They had never encountered anything like it before. The ship was eerily silent, and the air was thick with an unspoken dread. The expressions on the faces of the crew members were frozen in terror, as if they had witnessed something beyond comprehension. The bodies showed no signs of physical injury, no bullet wounds, no stabbings, no bruises or cuts. It was as if they had simply dropped dead where they stood. The lack of any visible trauma only added to the mystery and horror of the situation. There was no evidence of a struggle, no overturned furniture, no signs of a fight. Everything was in its place, undisturbed, as if the crew had been frozen in time. The eerie stillness of the ship was palpable, sending shivers down the spines of the Silver Star's crew. It was as if they had all been struck down by an invisible force. The sense of an unseen presence was overwhelming, and the crew couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. The fog that surrounded the ship only added to the sense of isolation and dread. Adding to the unsettling nature of the situation was the intense heat emanating from the ship's hold. It was an oppressive, suffocating heat that seemed to come from nowhere. The crew of the Silver Star could feel the heat radiating from the ship, making the air around them thick and heavy. The air hung heavy and thick, laced with an unnatural chill. It was a bizarre contrast to the heat from the ship's hold, creating an atmosphere that was both stifling and freezing. The crew members shivered despite the heat, their breath visible in the cold air. The Silver Star's captain made the difficult decision to attach a tow line and bring the Ourang Medan back to port for investigation. It was a risky move, but he knew they needed to find out what had happened to the ship and its crew. The crew worked quickly to secure the tow line, their movements hurried and tense. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. As they began to tow the Ourang Medan, the weather took a sudden turn for the worse. Dark clouds gathered overhead, and the sea became rough and choppy. The Silver Star struggled against the waves, the tow line straining under the pressure. It was as if the ocean itself was trying to prevent them from uncovering the truth. Section 5. Theories of Terror. As the Silver Star began to tow the Ourang Medan, a plume of smoke billowed from the hold. The mysterious heat intensified. The American captain, fearing an explosion, ordered his crew to cut the tow line. Moments later, the Ourang Medan erupted in a fiery inferno. Theories about the Ourang Medan's fate abound. Some speculate a leak of deadly cargo, perhaps cyanide. Others speculate nitrogen glycerin could explain the deaths and the explosion. Others whisper of paranormal activity, of rogue waves, or even extraterrestrial encounters. Section 6. The Final Plunge. The inferno that consumed the Ourang Medan raged for hours. The once proud vessel, now a charred and twisted hulk, slowly slipped beneath the waves. It sank to the bottom of the Strait of Malacca, taking its secrets with it. The exact location where the Ourang Medan sank remains unknown. The ship's logbook, which might have shed light on its final voyage, vanished along with the vessel. The mystery of the Ourang Medan endures, a chilling reminder of the unknown forces that lurk beneath the waves. Section 7. A mystery for the deep. The ocean, vast and uncharted, holds secrets that have baffled humanity for centuries. Among these mysteries, one stands out, shrouded in darkness and intrigue. Was it a natural disaster, a tragic accident, or something more sinister? The tale of the Ourang Medan is one that has puzzled experts and enthusiasts alike. The ship, rumored to have sent out a distress signal, spoke of a crew in peril, their fate unknown. The truth, lost beneath the waves, continues to fascinate and frighten. Divers and researchers have ventured into the depths, hoping to uncover clues that might explain the eerie silence that followed the distress call. Each dive brings more questions than answers. The Ourang Medan serves as a stark reminder of the power of the sea and the mysteries that lie hidden in its depths. The ship, now a ghostly relic, is a testament to the unforgiving nature of the ocean. Its story is a blend of fact and legend, a puzzle waiting to be solved. Until the wreckage is found and a thorough investigation conducted, the Ourang Medan will remain a chilling maritime enigma. Theories abound, from hazardous cargo to supernatural forces, each adding a layer of complexity to the mystery. The story of the Ourang Medan stands as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the vastness of the unknown. It is a tale that underscores the dangers faced by those who venture into the deep, where the line between reality and myth blurs. It is a maritime mystery that continues to haunt our collective imagination. As long as the ocean remains unexplored, the story of the Ourang Medan will endure, a haunting echo of the past that beckons us to uncover the truth.